Okay. Hey everyone. I was going through Notion and I realized I wanted to. I'm trying to make a new content calendar. Here's my old one. Whenever I made content, I always liked to use this. I like to use this calendar. So it had ideas. And the stuff that was in progress. In review, the stuff that I've published, and then these were just blogs. So I don't think I ever renamed it, but the name of this one, anyway, these are just like blog posts. So I think I have found it a bit insufficient because it's kind of it really doesn't give you the vibe that it doesn't give me the vibe I want. What I want is that it should be divided into weeks, and it should be really specific to what I'm doing that week and the content I create that week, and then we can categorize it within the same shtick. We can categorize it and go like, oh, okay, if it's within this week, then let's create like if it's within this week, then let's create what do I mean? Okay, categorize according to priority, according to whatever else that's necessary, right? So yeah, so basically this is insufficient for now, so let's create a new one. So Notion has a new I guess it's not new, it's been like out for months now, but like the Ask AI feature, you could use the database thing and then go like, oh, you could get templates from the website and stuff, but I think I find it better to use the AI feature. It's pretty good though. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. So here's where we have to just prompt it and see what it does. So if you want to make a prompt, I guess you could use ChatGPT first and then go like okay, I think you can see my ChatGPT screen. Let's see. Anyway, so you ask ChatGPT, for example, write me a prompt. Write me a prompt to plug into Notion about Notion AI about an app, about a database for weekly content creation. Super non-specific, but anyway, ChatGPT gave me this. So it says create a weekly YouTube content creation database, stay consistent with uploads. The database should include columns for video, title, category, blah blah blah, thumbnail, done, yes or no, and blah blah blah, stuff like that, right? Yeah, but is my content only YouTube though? Okay, let's just say YouTube content creation, and let's tell it to include blog posts, making short form videos. I'm just plugging this in anywhere because I think it'll get it, but ideally you should make this more efficient in the way you prompt it. But anyway, include blog posts, and a slot if short form videos okay, let's say include blog posts as content, and then oh damn it, I clicked design. But the cool thing about this first is that when it's done creating the weekly content calendar thing, you can make changes after it's done. So we're just gonna give it a minute. Creating database, adding properties, views, and whatever. Oh, okay, so I need a view with title cards. Okay, let's see. Make a view with title cards. Make a view weekly content and title cards. I like title cards. They're really easy to plug in. Production board. To do, in progress, complete, calendar. One of the big problems with AI is that you kind of get different results every time. But anyway, so I guess that's part of the limitations of this thing. So let's say so these are the features of this product. The category of the topic, the content type, and the script, blog, production status, the date I'm gonna publish it, blah blah blah. Collaborators, engagement, keywords, whatever. So we're gonna publish it, right? We'll publish it, and here's basically what it does. The idea I initially wanted, at least, was to plug it in as I guess this kind of works, because let's say today's the 2nd, 3rd, whatever, and tomorrow I'm supposed to publish this, and on the 6th I'm supposed to publish that. So it kind of gives you a good idea of what you want to do that week. And yeah, weekly content gallery or whatever, something like this. It's pretty cool. It's not ideal for what exactly I wanted, but I think it's not bad. Here's one I made previously. So the initial sample, I wanted to try and replicate this. The prompts were different, so it didn't really bring up the exact set of it didn't really bring up the exact thing I needed at the time, but it works. So here's the weekly board. Here's the weekly board. So we have the first week, 2nd week, 3rd week, and 4th week of the month. So I can kind of plan ahead for what I want this month. And let's say this month, this video is Notion video this week, and week 2 we have some other thing, week 3 we have some other thing, week 4 some other thing. So it kind of helps me be consistent with what I want, and I know exactly what I'm gonna do this month. And if by the end of it I've not done that, then it's like it's a problem, right? And you can always status it and go like, oh, this is in progress or not yet started. Well, technically this one is in progress, but in progress and the priority is high. Well, I guess all of them are priority high or whatever, but anyway. So yeah, week 1, week 2, 3, and 4, and this bit is just for the month I am in. It's technically not supposed to be like that, but it does the job. This is for deadlines. The Notion video is supposed to be out by the 7th. I'm supposed to be done with it by the 7th, etc. Another video, like in this scrolly horizontal scrolly form. So I like that. I think that's pretty cool. This is all the content that I'm gonna work on the month. Here's a view of with the deadlines, July 3rd, something like that. Content by type, so the blog posts, social media content. I should add short form and infographics, webinar case studies. So it's kind of covered everything, even the stuff that I didn't think about. For example, like the infographic bit, might you depending on what kind of stuff you do, you might want infographics for this type of stuff. Yeah, and this is the scrollable content list. So the content you make, you just have it all in one long slide, and yeah, but you just have to prompt it really well for it to produce something like this. This was the more quick version, I guess. And actually, I wrote this prompt myself, and it was really simple. I didn't even have to ask ChatGPT about it. ChatGPT was really specific. I just, when I was writing this this content calendar thing, I just told it, I just told it, make a content calendar thing, and like work on it as you would want it to work, which is different from asking ChatGPT first, because ChatGPT gets really specific and you have to like prompt it super hard to get. You have to like prompt it and it gets really specific and into the details, but I kind of gave it freedom to do what it wants here, so maybe that's why it gave me the exact thing I was looking for. So yeah, that's it about this. Try it out and let me know. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon.